Hey y'all, hey, it's Troyia Monay. Back to y'all with another video. That sounds crazy, okay? Let's back up a little bit. Y'all, it has been a minute since I recorded my last YouTube video. How long has it been? Let's see. Let me go on my phone real quick and I'm about to see when was my last YouTube video. It's been a minute, y'all. Like, I completely have disowned y'all just a little bit, okay? I'm sorry. My last YouTube video was April 22nd. That's almost 2 months ago, almost. Y'all, I have missed y'all so much. Your girl is back in her YouTube bag, okay? Y'all, expect weekly uploads. Expect multiple uploads every single week. I am getting back on YouTube, y'all. This is like the start of my entire career is this platform. YouTube will always have a special place in my heart. I will definitely take breaks. This will not be my last break, okay? We got to make sure that mental is good to go, okay? So definitely will be taking breaks, but YouTube was literally like my whole child when I first started into this whole entire content creation thing, and YouTube ain't going nowhere, okay? So in today's video, you guys, like I said, I want to definitely do like a little life update, a little Q&A, talk to you guys about all the different things that has been going on behind the scenes. I asked you guys to send me some questions over on Instagram. So I'm about to go ahead and pull those questions up right now. And we're about to get started into everything. Y'all have sent me a lot of great questions. So let's go ahead and jump right on into our first question. Someone asked, how has life changed for you with content? Wow, that's such a great question. How has life changed for me since becoming a content creator, showing up on social media, all the different things? I would say the main thing that has changed my life, of course, financially, like that has definitely changed my life. If y'all don't know like a little bit about my story, I went to FAMU, Florida A&M University, go Rattlers, okay? I graduated from FAMU with my degree in public relations. And after I graduated, y'all, I'm like, what am I gonna do? Everybody getting job positions, everybody getting offers. I'm like, what my offer at, okay? But y'all, listen, I did not get no offer. And the reason why isn't because I didn't apply myself. I definitely applied myself. I had tons of internships and things like that. But my career field is super competitive. If you work in marketing, public relations, social media, that is a competitive field as far as corporate is concerned. After that, I'm like, okay, I got to figure out what I'm going to do because I don't want to go back to my mama's house. And I ended up back at my mama's house, but that's a whole nother story. So I ended up signing up to be a flight attendant and for Frontier, got the job on my way leaving the airport from my interview with Frontier. I got a call that I got a job with my dream public relations agency, Small Girls PR. Shout out to them. I started working in PR and marketing. So fast forward to today, y'all. I literally went from having a salary of about, let's round it up, $40,000 a year to now making multiple six figures. Of course, content creation has drastically changed my life financially, but it has changed my life in so many different ways. Through my content, I'm able to help you guys make money online. I'm able to help you guys build your brand online, help you guys build a community of super fans and all these people who love you and all these different things. But it has changed me so much because the amount of opportunities I get now from literally just talking to a camera is insane, y'all. Like, it's crazy. Like, I was just on live and I was telling them, like, content creation can literally change your life. We see that through people like Alex Earl. We see that through people like Monay McMichael. It can literally change your life by just talking to a camera and just being your authentic self. So it has changed in so many different ways that I can't even describe. Like, it has changed a lot. She also asks, what are some tips that you have for lifestyle creators? I would say, like, if you are a lifestyle creator or if you're trying to tap into more so that lifestyle aspect, is lifestyle is so broad that you still have to niche it down. That's my number one take on it. Is, for example, I love using Alex Earl and Monay McMichael. They're like, I like using them as like examples because they are such dope creators. So let's take Alex Earl, for example, right? So Alex Earl, she gave us a lot of behind the scenes of her life in college. She gave us a lot of behind the scenes of her in like her party atmosphere. She gave us beauty. She gave us a little bit of fashion. And she just gave us the real and authentic her. Her room would be junky. She would be hungover some days getting on TikTok. And that was her niche. That was her industry. That was her lane. And she took over it. So what you got to think about if you want to dive into that lifestyle category is, what is your niche? What is your lane? What is going to be like your area that you want people to know you for, right? So for example, Alex Earl, she is literally like the modern day Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton was a party girl. She was a girl who had her makeup laid. Her hair always looked nice. She always looked fashionable and pretty and just cute. So you want to think about, what is my lane when it comes to lifestyle? Lifestyle is very broad. Is it motherhood? Is it fashion? Is it beauty? Is it home decor? Is it DIY projects? Is it what is it cooking? Is it food, right? So figure out what your lane is going to be and take over that lane. Hopefully that was helpful for you. And she said, not a question, but you're truly amazing and inspiring. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Next question I have here is, I want to start posting videos, but every time I start recording, I run out of storage. Any recommendations? You need to make sure that you get a SanDisk thumb drive, flash drive, whatever it is that you want to call it. I want to say it's called the SanDisk iXpand. Y'all, I made a whole entire reel about it, and it is like literally the most perfect little device that you will ever need, okay? And it is going to make sure that you never run out of storage on your phone. You never run out of storage ever again, okay? You can make sure that you back up all of your videos, photos, all of that stuff, so that way you'll be good to go. This is the reel. I'm going to link it right here that I created using the SanDisk. So definitely make sure that y'all go through and grab that. I'll have it linked down below too in my Amazon storefront, so you can grab it, but you'll never run out of storage ever again with that thing. Let's see. This is a good question. Do you ever plan on having a fashion brand again? Ooh, do I ever plan on having a fashion brand again? Such a great question. Not right now. And the reason why I say not right now is, y'all, the fashion industry, apparel industry, that is a tough industry. And I'm not saying that I'm not doing it because it's tough. I'm not doing it because it's just not something that I'm really passionate in right now. If y'all don't know, I had a boutique called Wanted Wardrobe. We closed down, I want to say, the end of 2022. And I had my boutique for quite some time. If y'all scroll all the way down to my content, y'all will see videos on top of videos on top of videos of my past YouTube content. But one thing that I'll say right now is we can see that it's a tough industry due to all of these store closings, y'all. A lot of fashion brands are closing down. The number one mall in Tampa, y'all, the number one mall in Tampa, International Mall, had a Forever 21 and it closed down in the number one mall in the city. Tampa is such a large growing city. To see a Forever 21 close down, that's when I knew that the fashion industry is making a huge shift. And I mean, we can thank that to Amazon, Shein, Temu, all of these Fashion Nova, Pretty Little Thing, all of these huge mega stores and mega online stores when it comes to clothing. And it's crazy because I was even in the mall the other day and I was going out that night and I'm like, let me see if I can find something to wear to go out in. You can't find any going out club wear, going out clothes in the mall. Where are you going to find that stuff at? I mean, Nordstrom may have a couple pieces here or there, but you're going to spend $150 on one dress. It's so difficult finding things in store now because online is taking over, which is a great thing. But a lot of the business strategy when it comes to online, in person, brick and mortar, is kind of trickling down to hurting a lot of online businesses as well. So all in all, although I would love to have another fashion brand at some point in my life, probably, maybe, I'm not sure. I don't see that for me right now just because I know the industry so well and it just doesn't make sense to ethically do it right now. But I am exploring other different types of businesses that are more so in the e-commerce world and different things like that. I'm not exactly even sure. Like, I was just thinking about this the other day. I'm like, I really want to start another e-com brand. Like, I love e-commerce. If y'all know me, y'all know I got a big heart for e-commerce, y'all. I love content creation and stuff like that, but I want another e-commerce brand. And I'm itching for it. Like, I've been praying about it. Like, God, please give me a vision of what you see me doing when it comes to e-commerce because I want to sell a product again. So bad. Not right now for a fashion brand, but maybe somewhere down the line we'll get there. Okay, maybe somewhere. Someone said, can you give us some get ready with me and lifestyle during the day? Any tips on how to keep up with life? I'm definitely going to be giving y'all a lot more get ready with me content. Y'all will see that a lot more on my Instagram and a lot more lifestyle content. Y'all will see that with the weekly vlogs. Shout out to your girl. I got an editor, y'all. Shout out to my editor. She probably edited this video right now. Thank you so much, Jenny. I really appreciate you. Y'all, I got an editor. Okay, so there are going to be a lot more videos coming out. That's the reason why I can jump back on YouTube. I told myself there is no way I'm going to jump back on YouTube and then get inconsistent again, because I knew for a fact that editing videos takes a lot of work, y'all. It takes so much work. I don't have the capacity to do it. My plate right now is full, and I thank God, because I said, God, I am hungry. Please fill up my plate, and he filled it up, okay? But I have an editor, so yes, y'all will be seeing a lot more get ready with me content, lifestyle content, behind the scenes. Basically, what I'm trying to do is like have my life be in the vlogs, and then have like content creation, educational stuff being like the more so sit down videos, similar to like this type of style. So y'all will see a lot more of like both different variations coming soon. All right, let's see. How are you consistently coming up with new / fresh ideas for reels and for content creation? That is a really good question. How am I like so creative or coming up with these fresh and new ideas? I'm always thinking about what I can do within my industry that other people are not doing. So that's through several different things that I've done, right? So right now we are launching camp content, which I'm super excited about, which is all things camping, glamping, and all the different things. So whenever I have an initiative, or whenever I have something that I want to teach, or a campaign, if you will, I always think about what can I tie this into where it still doesn't take away from what I'm teaching, but it adds to it and adds like this unique element to it. So for example, when I did social surgery, I did like a social media surgery theme. Like I was dressed like a surgeon, so we did that one. We also did building the brand with building blocks, and I was built like a construction worker. We also did camp content. Now I'm going on tour teaching content creation with a camping type of theme. So I always think of themes. I always think of what can I refer this to. Even movies, you can do it with movies. You can do it with music artists, different things like that. So for example, we all know Meg Thee Stallion is on tour right now. It would be really dope if somebody did like a hot girl summer type of campaign or anything along those lines. So I always think of like, what is going on in your industry? What is your initiative? What are you trying to teach or sell, or whatever your product or service is? And try to find like that little thing that you can go through and tie it in. That's going to allow you to be really unique and stand out. And when you go on theme, okay? Go all out with it, okay? You don't want to just do a little bit. Do a lot of it, okay? So that's definitely how. To be honest, I just always just think of just creative ways. Like I'm always thinking outside of the box. Always thinking outside of the box of what I can do to, stand out just a little bit. Someone said, Queen, not a question. I want to start YouTube, but I am fearful. Ooh, let's talk about fear in YouTube, y'all. Let's talk about it, okay? There is a lot of things that you can dissect when it comes to fear, social media, all the different things. My thing is you just have to have your boundaries. That's the easiest thing that I can say. Like, y'all don't know a lot about me. Y'all don't. And I love that for me, right? Because I get on social media and I share the things that I want to share. I barely post my family. You will probably never see my boyfriend. Probably never, and unless I got a ring, okay? Unless we got a ring, that's when y'all probably will see him. I don't really post too much of my house. Like, y'all gonna see my living room, y'all gonna see my kitchen and my office, and that's probably gonna be it. Like, I try to keep my boundaries really close. And when you keep your boundaries really close, it's easier for you to share because you can share the things that you want to share, not the things that you feel like you're pressured to share because of your audience or anything along those lines. So I would definitely say that. Another thing too is it's going to take time for you to not be fearful. It's going to take time for you not to be shy in front of the camera. If y'all go back and look at any of Jackie Ina's first videos, any of Jaclyn Hill's first videos, any of Aaliyah's Face or Kyra Amini, any of those big YouTubers, you look at their first videos, 9 times out of 10, they were probably a little shy in front of the camera too. You have to start somewhere. And your first videos are going to be trash. Like, that's just it. It's going to be trash. And you're going to elevate, 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 right? Your videos are going to get better and better and better and better, but it's going to take time. So just go through and just realize that for sure. Someone said, how do you stay motivated? The way that I stay motivated is I think about where I want to go and how much work it's going to take me to get there, to be honest. So I would say that another thing that really keeps me motivated is I'm always playing a game in my brain of like leveling up. It's almost like, have y'all ever played like Mario or anything like that? Like you unlock a new level and then now you're at this level and then now you got to beat this level so you can get to the next level. That's the game that I play in my head. All of this stuff is really psychological if you really think about it. Like all of this stuff is literally in your brain. It is literally mind over matter in everything that you do. Everything that you do is mind over matter. I'm always thinking about how can I unlock a new level? And I love doing that and playing that game with myself because that's the way I reward myself, right? So if I get 100K on Instagram, you better believe we finna have a time, okay? So that's the way that I think about it, is unlocking new levels, growing. Another thing that really keeps me motivated is just being able to have the things that I want to have out of life. It's so many different things that really keep me motivated. I would say having the things that I want to have out of life. And then one thing too that keeps me motivated is I always think of when it's all said and done and I am walking into the gates of heaven and I want God to say, job well done. I literally gave you every single thing that you needed, that I gave you every single thing that you needed. And you literally did every single thing that I told you to do, or every single thing that I've called you to do. You've lived out your life's purpose. That's the way that I think about it. I don't want to die, y'all, and get to heaven and be like, and God be like, well, what happened? Even me saying that right now, that's like, ooh, that break your heart a little bit. Like, imagine God being like, well, what happened? And then now you got to sit there with the oops face, like, dang. And then what if he plays you? I've seen a story time about this. Like, what if he plays you like a glimpse of how your life was supposed to go? If you would have stayed obedient, or if you would have worked hard, or if you would have stayed motivated, or if you would have kept going. And then you see all of this stuff that you could have been doing, but you gave up that one day. You gave up that one day, and then everything else that he went through and promised you was gone. Like, I don't want God to be like, girl, what happened? I don't want that. I want him to be like, you did that. Okay, you did that. I gave you this. 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 And you went out there and you went to work. Okay, that's what I want. That's what keep me motivated. That's what keep me motivated. I'm not finna get to the gates of heaven and God asks me what happened. That could be you, but it ain't gonna be me. All right, last question I am going to answer is, when I book my one-on-one, can you help me with film and edit for YouTube? Of course, yes. So when you book a one-on-one coaching call with me, your coaching call is completely customized based upon whatever it is that you need. So are we going to jump on the line? I'm going to ask you, why did you book this session with me? What are some of the different things that you need assistance with? I'm going to spend 30 minutes on the things that you need assistance with. And then I'm going to spend 30 minutes with the things that you probably don't know that you need assistance with. So that's going to be probably like a social media audit. I might give you a couple of different pointers or strategies, different things along those lines. So your one-on-one coaching call is completely customized based upon what it is that you need. And I ask you that as soon as we get on the call. I ask you to tell me a little bit more about yourself and to also tell me why you booked this session with me, so that way I can make sure that we are good to go with getting whatever it is that you need to get done out of the way, and then whatever it is that I feel like you need in order to grow out of the way as well. If you're interested in booking a one-on-one session with me, the link will be down below. So make sure you go through and tap into that, and I'll make sure to talk to you. Okay, so that's all I got for now, y'all. This has been so good. I am really, really excited about coming back on YouTube. I really love YouTube so much. This is literally like my bread and my butter. I miss it so much. So I'm really excited to tap more into YouTube. So thank you guys so much for all the love and all the support. I will see y'all on the next few videos. Get ready for a journey, y'all. I got an editor now. It's about to go crazy. It's about to go crazy. Y'all got so much footage that I haven't even edited. Shout out to my editor though. All right, I'll see y'all later. Everyone have a great, great, great night, day, whatever it is that you're watching this. Peace.